episode, airing Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025, is packed with explosive confrontations, emotional fallout, and escalating secrets that threaten to blow up the lives of several key characters. The CBS drama isn't holding back this week, and tomorrow's episode promises a convergence of long-simmering personal rivalries and tragedies that will ripple across the families, relationships, and power structures at Forrester Creations and beyond. Let's take a closer look at what's going on, character by character, moment by moment, in what is shaping up to be one of the most intense episodes of the year. For years, Brooke Logan and Dr. Taylor Hayes have played out one of the bold and the beautiful's most iconic rivalries. And in this upcoming episode, the tension between the two once again comes to a head, only this time, it's not just verbal. It's emotional. It's physical. It's suffocating. It all starts when Taylor finally reaches her breaking point with Brooke. Taylor has long maintained that her relationship with Ridge Forrester is stable, secure, and no longer threatened by Brooke's flirtations or emotional manipulation. But Taylor can't deny what's happening before her eyes. Brooke constantly hovers over Ridge. Whether it's light touches, heartfelt pleas, or late-night conversations, Brooke continues to wedge her way into Ridge's orbit, and Taylor's patience is wearing thin. What makes this confrontation even more intense is that Taylor recently caught Brooke in the Forrester office wearing lingerie from the new Intimates collection, apparently just trying it on to ensure quality. But Taylor sees it for what it is, another blatant attempt to get Ridge's attention. Frustrated, Taylor corners Brooke in one of the Forrester storage rooms. She demands answers. She demands respect. And in a moment of emotional impulsiveness, Taylor slams the door shut behind them. It locks. Now they're both trapped. What was supposed to be a private confrontation quickly turns into a crisis. Taylor didn't mean to lock them in. But that doesn't stop Brooke from believing it was intentional. In fact, as the minutes turn into an hour and there's no way out, Brooke accuses Taylor of orchestrating the whole thing to make her look unstable or vengeful in Ridge's eyes. Taylor counters that Brooke has always played the victim while sabotaging every relationship in her path. As the two women walk through the small room, tempers flare and old wounds are torn open. The storage room becomes a confessional of decades-old resentment. Brooke accuses Taylor of always acting like she's better, more moral, more stable. Taylor accuses Brooke of manipulating every man she's ever loved, including Ridge. By the time someone finally hears their screams and opens the door, both women are disheveled, tearful, and angry. And the real fight has only just begun. Because once they're outside, Brooke wastes no time rushing to Ridge to accuse Taylor of locking her up. Taylor insists it was an accident. Ridge doesn't know who to trust, and that confusion could rekindle old feelings and threaten Taylor's hard-won place in Ridge's life all over again. While Brooke and Taylor are fighting behind closed doors, another battle is taking place in a much quieter, more tragic way. Liam, as revealed in previous episodes, has been diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor. A life sentence with no appeals. A medical reality he refuses to accept. Viewers have seen the signs: dizziness, confusion, exhaustion, memory loss, even physical instability. But Liam has chosen to hide it, especially from his daughter Kelly and Hope Logan. Episode 3 follows Liam back to the hospital, where Finn and the medical team are increasingly concerned. The tumor is growing. The symptoms are getting worse. But Liam is still clinging to hope, or perhaps denial. Steffi is caught in the middle. She knows the truth. She knows what's coming. But she also made a promise to Liam to keep his condition a secret. Now, she's faced with a moral and emotional dilemma. Every day she stays silent. She denies Bill, Wyatt, Hope, and even Kelly a chance to prepare for what's coming. But if she betrays Liam's trust, she'll lose his trust and possibly her ability to help him through his final weeks. This moral dilemma only deepens as Liam insists that he still wants to live normally, to continue working, parenting, and pretending that he has time. Finn warns Steffi that without the proper precautions, Liam could collapse again, and this time fatally. The stage is set for a collapse, a tragedy, and an irreversible regret. And it was only a matter of time. Elsewhere in Los Angeles, another storm was brewing, one that had nothing to do with illness, but with obsession. Luna was focused squarely on Will. Her pursuit was no longer just romantic, but personal, strategic, and, in a word, manipulative. She was becoming increasingly bold in her tactics, willing to push boundaries and exploit situations just to gain more of his attention. But there was one major obstacle: Elektra. Elektra and Will had grown close, and Elektra had long warned Luna to stay away. But Luna didn't care. She was becoming more cunning, and she had Sheila by her side. That's right. Sheila had been whispering in her ear, encouraging her to go after what she wanted, no matter the cost. Sheila, as usual, cloaked her manipulation with empowerment. She told Luna that she deserved to be loved, that she deserves Will, that Elektra is weak, that manipulation is strategic. This is typical Sheila, and it works. But what Luna doesn't realize is that Deacon Sharp is watching and listening. In Tuesday's episode, Deacon overhears something that makes it clear Sheila is leading Luna down a dark path. And it scares him. Deacon, who tried to build a future with Sheila, now questions everything. If she's still manipulating people, can he still trust her? And what will he do with this new information? Tuesday's episode was the spark that ignited some long-burning fuses. Here's what we know will happen next. Ridge's decision will determine everything. Will he believe Taylor's story, or will Brooke's emotional version of events convince him? Steffi's silence could cost her life. With Liam's health deteriorating, the burden she carries could soon become a source of blame. Luna's lies will eventually explode. And when they do, Sheila could find herself exposed again and Deacon could finally leave. Hope is about to find out about Liam's illness. When that happens, everything will change. Secrets that never stay buried in Los Angeles don't stay buried forever.